All right, this was B24. I did two different versions remix of Common, the corner. Something I pulled off of some vinyl that I bought down in Circles in Central Phoenix. Two different versions. I'll go over A real quick. Looks like there's a lot going on, but it's really not a lot. Just I had two guitar samples and then some drum samples and then some vocal snippets and some scratch sounds. And that's pretty much it. So I'll go over the samples real quick, which are in the kit. If you download the kit, you'll get these same samples if you want to do something with them. But this is the guitar sample, which I believe was an Apple loop, and this is what it sounded like originally. And then I just slowed it down. And then here's the other guitar sample, same thing. This guitar wide, and I just slowed it down. And then, once I chopped it up, just played it in a different arrangement. And then the same thing with the other loop. So this is what it ended up sounding like. So anyway, that was version A. Version B, I think I stuck with pretty much the same format, but instead of using drum loops for my kicks and snares and for my drum section, I did use a hat loop, which was a drum and bass loop, 160, but I pulled it down to half of the tempo, down to 78 to match the acapella. And then here were some keys. Everybody knows those keys. Isaac Hayes. I remember hearing this first personally on a Mary J. Blige track that was dope. And I ended up coming across it on some vinyl. And so naturally, right when I heard it, I was like, oh man, I know about this break. Pulled the break out and decided to mess with it myself. And so use this loop pretty much straight up. Just slowed down for the tempo of the acapella and then just, keyed in my own kicks and snares. And so this is what it came up sounding like.
Memories on corners. You know the streets. The corner with struggle and greed fight.
So anyway, two basic versions. It was hard to remix this track because it was so slow, and Common's flow is, the original beat that was done for, which I think was a Kanye beat. It was just hard to really compete with that at all, really. One of those things where it's probably should have never even tried to remix it, but, I was just practicing, just trying out some different things. So that's the two versions I came out with. You can download them, get the kit. It's got that Isaac Hayes break in there, and the common vocal snippets if you want to use those for something or whatever, and the kick sounds and the snare sounds and stuff. And of course, as always, the reason files are in there too. So download them, check them out, man. Throw me some feedback. If you flip something out of the kit, man, get at me. I'm in this red.com.